Hey everyone, Crystal Katsuni here, and it's time for another episode of Oxygen Not Included. We are on episode 9 of Oxygen Not Included. Where we last left off, we were, I honestly don't even remember. We were clearing out stuff and making clean air for everyone to enjoy. Because if you have bad air and nobody can breathe, then that's not fun times for your little replicants or whatever they're called. Um, but there seems to be an upgrade. Didn't see what it was called. Outbreak or something. So it kind of looks like there's a possibility of people getting sick, like really sick, and spreading it out among all your people. So that's gonna be fun, if that's a thing. Which means that that's just one more thing that we have to fucking worry about. An outbreak of either a disease or like zombification or something. I'm not quite sure exactly how that works. I didn't read the patch notes or anything, so. But what was good is that it didn't make us restart our game in order to get that upgrade or whatever. So we are now just chilling out down here. Oop, I didn't mean to click that. Chilling out down here in our little bunker. Or cave. I guess you can call it more like a cave than a bunker. Though hopefully, like later on, things will start getting a little bit more home-like and less cave-like, because we still got like stone walls and sand and water and everything. The possibility of things going south really quickly. So basically, these we put these guys in. This one hasn't been built yet because I don't think we have enough supplies. I don't know why they're not picking this stuff up. Do we not have enough? Yeah, we haven't got enough space. I don't know why they're not putting stuff down here or powering that, but I guess we'll figure that out when daylight comes. Daylight, come on, me want to go home. So down here is carbon monoxide, so we don't really want to open that up yet. The vacuum up there, carbon dioxide up there. So basically everything else around us besides the water, because there will be oxygen in here because it's water. Over here is carbon dioxide, polluted water, and ice. So that's gonna make everything cold. There's some more water down here, and this is open for looking through. The only thing is that we'd have to break down probably about here to be able to get into this area without too much problem. There's some stuff over here, but that's chlorine. Definitely don't want to open that up. I'm just kind of like surveying the land to see like what all is around. Another vacuum. Then we got slime and polluted oxygen. We got a puffed and a thimbleweed. Reed, not weed. More vacuum, hydrogen. More chlorine. More polluted water over here. Hydrogen. So yeah, we're pretty much like fucked. No matter which way we go. I mean, down we can go. I'm not sure what's past this. Because it looks like there's like more gaseous stuff here over to the right, but this stuff hasn't been uncovered yet, so we don't know. We haven't been down there yet, that far. Whew, okay, so they look like they're sucking this stuff up now, so that's good. They haven't finished digging this out, which when they finish digging this part out, they will be able to surely get the water that's right there. I'm hoping. I also need to find like a nice good patch of algae, because algae is what we need to power these things. You use algae and turn it into oxygen, so. But we need water for this. We need water for researching. And in order to research for farming, which is what I put on the research table, I have to have water. So we're trying to get the water source open up so we can learn farming and then hopefully be able to grow our own shit instead of having to rely on whatever we find around here, which is not much. We don't have any food at all, I don't think. 12 of 150 grams, so not a lot of food. I'm not even quite possibly sure where. I need to assign that to here, I guess. Cool, that works, I guess. Nobody has. I mean, we had like a replicant come through, but we decided to not pick one because I was hoping that if I didn't pick one, it would give me new choices, but I didn't pick one of the choices, so it just said, okay, fuck you then. So we didn't get the last replicant that we were allowed, so we have to wait till the next one. That's why we have an abandoned bed over here, is because we were supposed to get a replicant, but then I just said I don't like any of the choices, so we didn't get one. But I'm kind of expecting, if we don't clear this out pretty soon, this stuff here is going to crack. That's what happened with one of the other playthroughs that I did. It ended up cracking and sending all the water through, because I think it was mostly like sand and like the sandstone stuff, and it just basically would like see how it does, how this is, it has like a crack in it. It looks like the foundation is like a foundation crack, and then it has like these other little cracks too, which leads me to believe that it's not a solid thing, and over time it degrades, which sucks because if you don't get to the water in like a decent amount of time, you're just gonna be fucked. And I think when you clean up the water with sponges, you don't keep it, so that's not going to be good. So as long as we can get to the water and we suck it out, after that we can just like build something down here, or like, well, basically I think what I'll do is once this is clear, because there's water up in here and there's water over in here, once this is all cleaned out water wise, I'll probably just open this section up and just like go all the way across, and then it can be used for something like farms or whatever. And then for this stuff up here, I can just add a platform and just build across and get like this fertilizer. Ooh, fertilizer, that's cool. Some other stuff, obsidian and granite, which could be useful for something to build in the future. Also get this stuff situated. I wonder if I build like another oxygenator thingy, deoxidizer, that it will get rid of the carbon monoxide, because eventually, like, if it seeps through, it's going to contaminate the oxygen, and then it's going to make it bad. And we have a boo-boo. Somebody made a mess, so we need to, oh, I don't want to attack, I just want to harvest it. Okay, there. Harvest that. I don't think it did anything. Nope, come on. Drag to toggle harvest. I guess it's on the list. Come on. I don't know what is with the mouses in this house today. I've been having an issue with. Okay, you need to clean up this mess. Where is my mop? Okay. All this there needs to be mopped up. So, they cleaned this. They didn't clean this. This is all dirty. Okay, so clean that shit up. And clean this. Sorry, that was a cough drop. 15 visits remaining. So that means that it's starting to turn toxic. I want to like make a new one because otherwise it's going to make all that air right there toxic. So I need to just deconstruct this. Because otherwise it needs to be there. Okay, now I can build another one. Base. No. Furniture. No. No. Plumbing. There we go. Outhouse. Liquid bottler. Turns liquid into bottles for transport. Okay, so now we can... Oh, wait. Let me clear this stuff off. Sorry, I have my hand in my mouth. Needs to be fixed. Oh, we have a replicant. Let me take that off. Okay. Choose a duplicate. Replicant, duplicate, same difference. So we can either get Nisbet, which is a profession, level 6 technician, early bird, loud sleeper, 8+ immunity and 6+ tinkering, and get Bert, which is a physician, or we can get a level 12 bodybuilder. He has 4 athletics, 2 cooking, +1 learning, 12 strength, creativity, immunity. I think I'll go for Ren. As level 12, he'll be pretty strong, so it would be imperative to have somebody that's that high of a level, I guess, maybe. I really don't know how levels work in this game, to be honest. I mean, I haven't played this game long enough to figure out, like, how levels work and all that. And I'm fast forwarding through the day so we can get to, or the night, so we can get to the next day. Anytime. There we go. Okay, so now they're just cleaning off this stuff, I'm guessing. So let's clear up this stuff. This doesn't have power to it, so I need to get some power. Come on, mouse. Okay, there we go. That should work? Question mark? So now with that stuff being picked up, we're getting rid of the dirt and all of the bad stuff. So now we should be able to put in a new toilet. And badam. And now that we have a new toilet, we should have more uses. And yes. Awesome. Okay, so I think I actually accidentally got rid of the power cord when I was clearing out the toilet, so that's why it didn't. And I could have swore I assigned somebody to this. But I don't know what it means to have a reachable restroom. Why does it have to be so close to the bathroom? Or the food? I don't get that, but okay. Whatever. Okay, say, whoa, hello, what's all this? Oh, I see. It's because I ran out of room. Okay, so I need to put some more storage, you dickies, in here. I don't know why I said you dicky. I just said that for no reason. Okay, come on. Click on this. Put one there. And put one here and here. Okay, so now we should be able to have space for what this stuff is, because it's actually don't have enough materials for that building. Okay, that's awesome. But this is all the disgusting stuff that we picked up off the ground, and yeah. So, okay, cool. They cleared this out now, so this is clear, so we should be able to get down to the water. The water. It's a dig, you stupid piece of shit. Okay, so that's that. Now we should be able to get down to the water. Okay. This is like Sims on crack, kind of. Because these guys, yeah, they'll do stuff on their own, kind of. But, like, with the Sims, they'll basically do stuff on their own based on their needs. If you sit there long enough, like, if they have to go to the bathroom, they'll get up and go to the bathroom. If they're hungry, they'll get up and get something to eat. But you can, like, control them to where they'll do it faster and more efficiently if you want them to. With this one, though, it's a simulator. It's Sims, basically, but it's also like a mix of Minecraft and, I don't know, like, well, like the Don't Starve game, essentially, because they're the same creator of Don't Starve. But this game here, it's like you dole out stuff that you need to be done, and sometimes you can tell, like, where you want them to go, and they'll go off and do it. But for this kind of stuff, it's kind of like, okay, so this needs to be built, so somebody came down here and built it. So now we have more storage, so now we should be able to get all the stuff picked up and taken away. I didn't even think about it when I was, like, looking at this stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, this stuff is just all over the place. I thought something happened, like something exploded, which happens, like, with Minecraft. Like, if you have a chest, and you have stuff inside the chest, and then you break the chest, then everything that was in the chest is now on the ground. If you happen to be in a server that is public, like, I've been in quite a few public servers in my time, there is more than likely kind of like a clear lag thing in place, where if you don't pick up your shit in enough time, you lose it, because a clear lag will clear all the fallen things on the ground. So that means anything that came out of that chest that you broke is now gone, because it cleared all the ground stuff. So if you chop down a tree and you have wood bits all around and you didn't pick them up, those are gone. Anything that gets left over from a tree, like the leaves and tree saplings, will be gone. If you die and the lag thing clears and you haven't gotten back to your body in time, all that stuff is gone. There was a server that I used to work as a moderator for. I think I mentioned this. It was the Rockville server, which I don't really go into much anymore, but I do kind of sort of know the owner of it. I mean, he hired me and I was his admin for a while, so I would have to know him. He does YouTube and stuff too. He does mostly Twitch stuff. But I digress about that. But so I was a moderator in his server, and I was a moderator for quite some time. But I stepped down after a while because I was disinterested in Minecraft, and I didn't want to go in and take up a spot if somebody else could be not an admin, but a moderator. But anyway, so they have that clear lag thing, and they will clear the lag and everything that anybody dropped or whatever between their death or just a mistake with, breaking a chest or something, and they lose their stuff, and then they start complaining about it. And I'm like, there's nothing that we can do. I mean, it's obviously, it gives you like a good minute warning. Like, it will give you like, clear lag is in 60 seconds. Clear lag is in 50 seconds or 30 seconds. Clear lag in 15 seconds. So I mean, maybe it's more like a minute, but or 60 seconds is a minute. But I mean, it gives you ample time and warning about clear lag. So best thing to do is not to do anything that involves possible losing of said things if you are close to a clear lag. I can't tell you how many people were complaining about that. Of course I mentioned Rockville. I did like a tour of it. I completely forgot that I actually did a tour of Rockville and Bobtown or whatever it was, got changed to. But anyway, so my alarm went off like a few minutes ago. I don't remember what I do on here half the time because I remember I do stuff and then I forget that I do stuff, and then I don't know if I mentioned the stuff, and then I'm like, oh yeah, duh, like I did a server tour of Rockville and a tour of Bob's little town when it was before or after it was being built, or around when it was being built, or whatever. But anyway, okay, so that's going to be the episode for today. We made some progress, a little bit of progress. I'm not sure if they're gathering water or not yet, but we shall keep going. So we add some more containers for stuff. We grabbed a new replicant. We got Ren, the replicant. We still haven't opened any of this stuff yet. We got this stuff open, and now we can get to the water. So that's good. And I'm not sure if they've actually taken any of the water yet, so I wasn't really paying attention to them up there. But I'm going to go ahead and save this game so I don't forget. And yes, okay. So that's going to be episode 9 of Oxygen Not Included. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Be sure to share this and like and share with your friends. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. There's a Discord out there. You can click on the link and be invited to the server. If you go on the right below where my face usually is, there is a link to a video that YouTube suggests that you check out. In the center will be my face. You can click there to go subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And over to the right will be a link to the merchandise store where you can get a t-shirt or a tote bag with my mascot on it. And yeah, so thanks again so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.